Well, the first time we met together, actually, it was like just some lightning, like things just lit up.
I saw that beautiful lady standing there and looking at me, and when she ran to me, and I was like, yes, this is it.
He said, is this a dream? I said, no, you're not dreaming, it's Mary. I told him, no, it's Mary, middle name, last name, right? He said, well, we're gonna change that last name. That was his first statement to me. I said, oh, wow, great. I said, I've had it for so long, I don't mind letting it go. So that's exactly what I told him. So he's held my hand, he's lifted me up from where I just didn't know I could get to heights that I didn't even know existed.
She carries all those qualities that make me want to be a much better person. It's just a combination of everything that I was hoping for and looking forward to that she has that makes her that unique person that I want in my life.
You're not letting that go. I was not going to let that go. It was not going to be friendship. I was going to kidnap if I had to.
Thank you, Dad. Mary and I have been together for almost a year and a half. I like the genuinity of her, someone that who can make you go above and beyond the way you think is something that I really admire. And so she carries all those qualities that make me want to be a much better person.
Raymond had a personality of talking from his heart. And that was really important to me, Because with your sleeve, you can easily dust it off. But when I saw that he was coming straight from his heart, I felt like, okay, that was it, I mean, he can smile too. That was also a plus. You look at spending the rest of your life with somebody who cannot talk to you and smile, like, okay, how are we gonna do this? But that was easy when it came to him, so.
Talk about honesty, talk about sincerity, talk about someone that has charisma, and everything that I'm talking about is right here next to me, and she possesses all those characters, and so she makes me very, very happy, and I feel like I've met that person that can actually understand who I am and how I am. So she's very special. She listens to me. We communicate very well. We talk very well. We laugh together. And, it's just a combination of everything that I was hoping for and looking forward to that she has that makes her that unique person that I want in my life.
At the point that I knew that Raymond was about to scoop me up with all the dirt and sweep it under the bed like nothing existed, and hold me up and fling me around like I was the queen that never existed, but he came and found me. At that point, I knew that this is the man. And that was it for me, Because like I say, the most important thing is to have a man who sweeps you around and walk around with you like nobody else exists besides you and him. And Raymond has done that very well. He's held my hand, he's lifted me up from where I just didn't know I could get to heights that I didn't even know existed. So when he did that on a daily basis, when you wake up to coffee next to your bed every morning, when you sleep and wake up to a foot massage, when you wake up to a glass of wine when you feel tired, and to your water being ran in the shower, you're not letting that go. I was not gonna let that go. It was not gonna be friendship.
I have had the most sumptuous meals. You talk about achu, you talk about kate, you talk about fufu, you talk about jama, you talk about arrow, you talk about, everything that you can make mention of in this world, I've had it, and how can I not love someone that can provide me with those kinds of meals every day, of my life, So that is one of the things we love to eat. We love traveling. So we've done a little bit of traveling back and forth, but I'm hoping that we're going to do a little bit much more of it soon after the wedding is. So we just like to spend family time. Watch movies and just spend time with each other. Talk, just hold hands, just quarrel. Those kinds of things actually bring two people together. So I'm glad that we both have that kind of interest.
And my daughter came to my room and said, "Mommy, you like rings. What's your ring size? I saw a sale over there. I want to buy one, but I don't know if it's going to fit your finger." I'm like, no. Do not get me a ring. I'm going to get my own ring. Maybe it's not going to be pretty. Like this ring you see right here, I'm like, no, I don't want you to get me a ring. She said, no, it's really sale and I like jewelry. I said, fine. I think I'm a 7. She said, well, make sure. So she took me to the place and bought it. I said, where is the ring you see? What's going on? She said, no, it's at TJ Maxx because she worked there. And she's like, well, it's really beautiful. All these clients coming around, they're going to snatch it. I said, okay, get that for me then before it runs up. So that's how my ring got measured. He was slick, Raymond is slick, okay? He got me on that one. And then, of course, I usually cook like there's no tomorrow. It was just festive. So there's no way I could tell that he has a ring for me because it was just festive. It was a new year. We all getting ready to pop champagnes, but I didn't know that this champagne was going to be both for New Year, was have a dual pop or something like that. Anyway, but anyhow, he proposed to me. When everybody was waiting because they all knew. They got a makeup artist for me. I'm like, okay, why is this so special this year? Is it because of this guy? I'm like, it's Raymond. His name is Raymond. He don't have to be that special, But they just made it so extra special. And then when we ate, I knew nothing was going on. And he just got up and popped the question. I had my friends around. They just busted crying because they know where I've been. They know where I'm coming from. And my own friends, they actually shed tears for me because they did not know that there was someone out there who was saying beyond what everybody else seemed not to have seen. And that was Raymond. So it was really great. It was New Year's Day when he popped the question. Yes. And he went down on his knee, on both knees.
Yes, I had to use the help of my daughters. They were able to ask some few questions that I could not ask. I had to find out some information that I could not find out by myself. And so that's how it all happened. And so we were able to make it and we pulled through with it. And it was beautiful, beautiful, beautiful ceremony. It was great. New Year's Eve was a blast. And I'm so glad she said yes, because I was on my knees, both knees for a long time, if I may ask.
What makes Raymond unique is the fact that he's all about family. Of course, we're getting married at a particular age. We already have families of our own. So I needed to have someone who is going to be readily accepting of the new family he's going to meet. That was extremely important. So it's just not Raymond, it's Raymond and his family. And it's me and my family, and Raymond is did a great job at incorporating the two families because it's going to end up being a blended family. And, there are other dynamics that you think about, like this could be tough. How do we blend these? How is it going to work? But Raymond obviously made it so easy. He's a family man. When he picked up the phone and called my mom, he talks to my mom like he's known her like for his entire whole life. And that was an aspect that I really could not find in just about anybody.
She's been able to keep the two families together. We have, like previously she said, I have a family man and I have my children. She has her children. We're going to be a blended family. And the things that she's really doing is to make sure that we keep those two families together and to be as strong as possible. it is not just about her and her kids. It's not just that and her family. So not only our children are involved in it as much as they can, but my extended families out there in other parts of the world, in Africa, in Europe, are all a part of this occasion. So it is not just me marrying her, it is my entire family marrying her. So, her and the family. So, it's a huge deal. I have to tell her I love her every day. It is, I have to say it.
I'm just going to tell him, Raymond, I love you, and I'm going to continue to love you. Thank you for loving me. You are just the most handsome man. I knew I didn't make a mistake here. I knew you were the one, and I plan to love you for the rest of your life.